Hey y'all, so we are back for another episode. It's about to start. I'm ready. This recap is everything. Karen. Chris is so funny. Wendy's Rhop. What? Shut up. Gosh. Ooh, those pancakes look good. Oh my God. What am I watching? I just got through watching episode 6, I believe. I'm so upset. Like, okay. So I liked how the entire thing started. Even though they were arguing in the beginning, I like the fact that they were actually bonding, getting to know each other. I seen a vulnerable side of Wendy. I like it. I still don't know anything about her, but I like it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I just don't know where to go with this. This is probably going to be short and sweet. I don't know. The last few minutes, like it just ended. The last few minutes of this just upset me, and I completely forgot everything that happened throughout the entire show. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now. Candaice has nothing about her. Like, you got a message like that, you share it with Giselle, no problem. Tell it to Ashley in private, not in public, not at the table, in private. I just had to go on that little mini rant because I don't understand why she would say it in public. That's personal. That kind of just really upset me because I was really starting to like Candaice just a little bit. And then just to see what she's about to do to Ashley when Ashley's over there talking about that she's going through about a depression and postpartum, that really just upset me. It really did. I know it's a TV show. It's a reality TV show, but that really just upset me. Like, I get really involved in these characters, and they're characters to me right now, even though they're real people. Like, oh my God. Okay, so it started as them having dinner as a continuation of the last episode when Wendy and Ashley were going head to head, and it got pretty deep where she called Ashley broke, like broke and stuff like that. And then it just seemed like it was just getting out of hand, and Giselle and Robin were trying to defend Ashley, saying that, you know, her husband's rich, and Wendy's like, my husband's rich too, but Ashley isn't, type deal. So it really started with that. Not a great introduction, but obviously a continuation from the last episode. Now, as the episode progressed, they definitely found common ground with each other where they were bonding, and I actually like that. I like the fact that even after the arguing, they were able to come together. You know, they made breakfast together and they made it into a competition, which was fun because you're bonding, right? So I like that. I like the fact that Giselle and Monique are actually getting along. I really do like that. That was something that I enjoyed seeing. She even said it. She's like, who would have thought that this would happen? So I actually like that. I like that whole sisterly vibe. I really did. They always showed little snippets of when they were calling their kids their husbands and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, at least 3 or 4 of their relationships all have cracks and all have issues and will all blow up on this season, because Monique wanted to have the men come up and have the men cook and barbecue and just have a nice little couples get together, which I found to be decent. And it is her birthday. So I would think that as her husband, he would say, okay, no problem, I'll do that. But she said, you know, I don't want to fight or argue about that, so I'm just going to put it in a box next to my Candaice box. Cha. She's having a lot of issues in her relationship. You can tell. I really think, I don't know if he feels that because he has the money. No, scratch that. He feels because he has the money that he can dictate the household. But she gives the image that she runs the household, so it's kind of like they're fighting for control. But I think he has the upper hand because he has all the money. Maybe that's why she started her Not for Moms blog and stuff like that, because she wanted to have something of her own. I don't know. But that relationship is cracking. Like, right? Just cracking. I don't know. Karen. I feel so sorry for Karen. I really do. Her husband is older. We all know that. And he's at a point where he wants to retire. The man wants to go to Florida and she still wants to stay in Potomac. Why? You either make the relationship work or you get a divorce. I don't think he loves her the same or ever. I don't know. I just think that she wants him to say, I love you. Because she called him and she's like, oh, hi, honey. Did you miss me? Or I missed you. Some crap. And he said, okay. Oh, okay. Hello? I don't know how it'd be if my husband of X amount of years did that. I don't know. I just think that she wants him to show more affection and attention, but there must be something else going on that we don't know about, because every single time she talks to this man and she says she loves him, or I want you to say the 3 words, or I miss you, or I dressed up for you, he really and truly just says, okay. That's all he ever says. I don't think Ray loves her anymore. I think he probably fell out of love with her, or he wants a break from the relationship. Child, listen, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Robin, as you know, I really don't care for Robin. I don't care. She called Juan. Okay. Robin has no storyline. That's it. There's no need for her to be here. She's just Giselle's friend, so she could be a friend of the show and be gone. I think Ashley's thing, I feel bad for her. I really do, because I don't think she's going to be able to enjoy her bout of motherhood right now, because it just seems like there's always something happening while she was pregnant. Now she's not pregnant, she has the baby. Her and her husband aren't really seeing eye to eye because he's not getting all the attention anymore. But she's a new mother. It's a family. You probably have all your other kids, but this is her first child. Like, I don't know. I don't have any children, so I don't know how that feels like. But just watching her go through the little phases that she's having, I don't like to see that. And that's why I was upset at the beginning of this little thing, because you know she's going through a bout of depression. It took a lot for her to leave the house, but it's a girls' trip. I wanted her to be there without her baby. I really did. So I was agreeing with Wendy on the fact that it's a girls' trip. You know what I'm saying? But I also see that she couldn't leave the baby because her husband didn't want the baby at home. That's really what it says to me. Because if he was really concerned about her well-being and her health, he would have been like, listen, you need to go on this weekend getaway and I'll bring the baby up when I come. Whatever the case is, you know? So, like, I don't know. She called him, she FaceTimed him, and the baby was just starting to act up, and he just didn't seem interested in what she was saying or what was happening at all. So for me, it was kind of like that relationship is completely 100% cracked, broken, fractured. I don't think super glue can work. And I really do feel sorry for her. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel sorry for her. I really do, because I actually like Ashley. I was really upset. I'm still upset by it, because now I'm going to watch next week's episode and I'm going to be 100% upset, because I feel like, honestly, if that's the reason why Monique and Candaice fight, I'm not mad at that. Smack her. Like, there's something about that's like, you're embarrassing people. Like, honestly, God, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, child. Like, that really upset me, because it's like, you got the information, you ran to Giselle, right? Fine, Giselle is like a mother figure of the group. Like, let's be real. You ran to Giselle, You got the information, you told her. Giselle's like, well, I don't know. Maybe you should say something to her. But to me, you say something to her in private. That's what you do. If you're and Ashley are cool and you're supposed to be friends, you say it in private. You don't bring it to the table of all these ladies who probably don't like her or have issues with her husband. It's not for gossip. Like, I think that, oh my God, that just annoyed the hell out of me. Like, I would smack her. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand why anyone, she just came out, like, a few clips before, she just said that she was going through whatever she was going through or whatever. Like, I don't like Candaice. I don't think Candaice can redeem herself. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I really don't. I can't. That's stupid. That's dumb. Oh my God. I felt sorry for Wendy, but then I didn't. But then I did. That's as far as I go with Wendy. Karen, it's going to be very heartbreaking if she doesn't leave Ray and he leaves her. Because I don't think she'll know what to do with herself. Like, she's telling us all the issues that she's having, but I don't think she's actually registering what's happening. Because if it was happening, then do something about it. Like, I don't know, child. I get so invested in these shows when I watch them because I yell at my TV, like I really do. I don't like where this is going. And it just seems like it's a lot. It's going to be a lot. Giselle's version in terms of like her relationship with Jamal, we're not seeing that much right now. I don't even know if he's coming up to the lake house. I know Chris is coming. Candaice is Chris. Monique's Chris. What's his name? Ashley's husband. Juan is coming, but I don't know. Wendy's husband is coming, but I don't know about Jamal. It always seems like Giselle's by herself. So are you really in a relationship? Like, I don't know. Like, you're in a long distance relationship, but are you really? Honestly, I really think that's it. I'm not gonna ramble. I'm not gonna go on about it. I liked the bonding that they had in the first half of the show. I loved it. And then they were like, okay, why are we here? What's the point of this? But the point is to just get along, just bond. So you have to make the trip. You know, they were getting stir crazy, but it's like, no, the point of it is you come together and you find things to do. You go fishing like they did, but they were complaining. You go swimming, you play games, these are things that you do when you're bonding. So for me, I liked the bonding moment, but the last 10 minutes of the show ruined the entire show for me. And next week I can see why Monique is upset, because it's like Candaice has nothing about her. Oh my God. Like, oh, I have this information. You're over here talking about your husband, but I have this information. Girl, shut up. Like, it's first of all, if it was your good girlfriend, just pull her aside. Just take her to the side. The same way she took Giselle outside because she didn't want Robin to hear. At least give at least give Ashley that courtesy. That's all I'm saying. I think I'm really upset. Like, my heart rate is just elevated. I'm really upset. I really am. Like, she just gets, like, don't get me wrong. I feel like Ashley, as a woman over the age of 30 or however old she is, you have the responsibility of making the decision if you're going to stay in your marriage or not, based on whatever you think is a deal breaker. That is fair. Anyone has that decision to make, right? But to be constantly bombarded with things about her husband, then maybe she's not accepting the reality of her relationship, or she really just doesn't know. I don't know. Michael's a little iffy for me right now, because it's like, sure, you went to the strip club. I don't care. People go to the strip clubs. Men, women alike, they go to the strip clubs. But it's just a matter of the presentation. She just said, oh my gosh, he's great. He just had this, so and so. And then all of a sudden you want to tell her? I'm upset. But anyways, that is it. I'm not going to upset myself any further. This is the wrap-up review of Season 5 episode 6. I hope you enjoyed. This is just my version of what I saw and how I feel. So we'll see you back here next week because I know I'm going to be upset. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Subscribe, like, and share. Come back and see me next week. Later days.